So when I went down to the pond yesterday, it didn't come out good, guys. I'm sorry. But here I am. It's early in the morning. My neighbor's mowing his lawn. And the horses have had their breakfast. Shiloh came over, but I didn't go live in time. So I've been feeding them under the tree. Buttercup's outside with me. And I'm sitting here on the Adirondack chair with the horses. And Daisy loves to lick that block. So hopefully they're going to lick the new block. I hope it's a good one. They may not like it. It looks a little teeny different color. But anyway, they're enjoying the property. We're hanging out. I was going to ride this morning. I still may try to grab Shiloh, and they really need a groom, especially Daisy. Try to see if I can get Shiloh to go around the yard. I got a call this morning from a friend, and her husband I had seen about 6 weeks ago. They're good friends of mine. And apparently he is not doing well at all. He got sick suddenly. So I was hoping to go visit when I got back to Lobelville in about 3 weeks, like get over there once a month to visit my friends, especially for Agnes. Oh, there goes Daisy. She's licking the new one too. Okay, that's good. Buttercup, stop eating stuff on the ground. Yep, Daisy loves the camera. Here she is. Yes, she's nickering. Yes, I love you. She's looking for a treat. Mama got to groom you. She let me catch her yesterday. Yes. Yeah, we got to get a good groom and get her mane done. She let me catch her. That's a good sign. And so he's really not doing good. Shingles. It went to his brain. And it's a lot on the wife. He needs full care. So he was perfectly healthy. Last I saw him about 6 weeks ago before I started the move, I just can see in my mind standing there with his smile. Very healthy guy, intelligent and very considerate. Please pray for him. If whatever you send out and do for good, that's what this channel is all about. So I waited till 9, a little after 9, and I left messages on both phones that I have, because my feeling is to go be with his wife in the hospital, and then hope and pray, because apparently he's got a bladder infection, and he just, he's acting out. He doesn't have his mind. So it's just really to see such traumatic, a healthy person, and then next they're in that situation. Him and his wife are very close. So please send your best wishes and prayers, whatever you do, for them. And I'm just hoping to hear back. I called their business. They have friends taking over for now, and get some feedback. And just very traumatic. One day here, beautiful, healthy, fine, and the next day you're, oh my goodness. So that's kind of taking over. I'm ready to hit the ground running and get to the hospital and be there, and it's about a 2-hour trip. So right now I'm just waiting to hear back. So I'm finishing my coffee. Got sunflowers through the, wait, I have to put it in front. Sunflowers through the spring, and we'll switch to wildflowers for this summer, I think. And I'm going to get the wheelbarrow. I already pulled it out. I took out the garbage. The chickens are out. The rabbit stayed out. He's very happy back here, but I think I'm going to bring him in tonight because I have it set up that he's going to be okay. So there's Peanut hiding under there. The chickens are out. And I'm opening up the larger coop because they like to lay their eggs up in there. But because something was out here and got the egg, I have to make sure I close it at night. So there's Beautiful over there. So here's the wheelbarrow. I got the garbage out. Just gotta go put it in the garbage. And I gotta move that wire over to this side. And I may, well, like I said, I have to get that back section secure before I put that stuff in there. So I'm still hemming and hawing what projects to do on the house. What should I do first? I think the air quality in the home is very important. So maybe I should actually check the air quality in the home. And maybe move a little slower and try to get this stuff done on the home inspection list. And then once the warranty month is up, I'm going to call them and touch base and see if they'll cover. Like, I don't want to wait for a disaster, but it's a lot to cover the repiping, for the plumbing, the duct work, and then, for the humidity under there, the wrapping for the insulation on that. So those are two big, huge projects again. And then also the encapsulation and further drainage and dehumidifier under in the crawl space. So we're talking about like $30,000. And then, 5-6 years, whatever, it may need a new roof. So it's just a lot. Just want to take the right steps and not get into too much debt, because my goal is to save money for my granddaughter, as you know, for her autism. A lot of the healthy treatments, they're out of pocket. So I am going to get my resume, try to find a job. But then again, you don't want to get one where once you're on fixed income, Social Security and pension, they'll take more taxes. Like, they'll take your money more. I pay enough taxes as it is. So I have to find out what can I make without affecting me having to pay more tax, federal income tax. So, but I'd like to get the rugs pulled up in the house, see what flooring is underneath, get the shed fixed so I can start organizing all the outside things into the shed. And maybe I'll be putting the farm type stuff into that shed instead of the outbuilding. But anyway, I'm going to take this wheelbarrow. I wish the chest thing was working, because then I'm going to go pick up the grass clippings from the mowing. I'm going to go pick up those piles and get them out. And then I should really get the saw and break up so I can burn those limbs in the burn barrel that are over there, and then rake up the leaves and burn them over the next few mornings. And then it'll be more cleared up around here. And the back pasture should be mowed again. So I'm hemming and hawing about that, because it costs money to have that done. But it's okay. And my friend has a pony and a mini jack that I would love to bring, but I don't know, depending on how finances work out. That'll probably be $75 to $100 a month when you include all the care, vet, foot trimming, feed, deworming. It'd be nice because they're both fixed, and whatever, I forget what you call that, if you cut so they can't mate. And it nice to have the mini jack, whether it's a male or female, that's fixed, because it'll be less aggressive. And I could always put them in the back pasture, but I think they would all just get along fine. There's enough grazing for all of them. And as I shared, I think the goats are a scam, but let me see here. Hi, Josh and Annarise. Hello. Say hi. Remember to look down at the comments. So there go the horses. I didn't spray Shiloh because I'm talking. So that's kind of it. I could go back into Savannah, but right now I'm going to start. I finished my coffee, so I'm going to start back in the back. But it looks like I have the head one and I have the neck one. I think maybe I'm going to have to use the neck holder, or just sit it up so you can see me going around the yard. Maybe that's what I'll try to do. And I have gloves, so I'm going to take the gloves and bring the dog inside. Oop, Daisy's down there by the pond. I don't know what she's doing. I think it's too soft. It's too soft around the pond. But anyway, Jared is going to come this month. He's the agricultural guy that's going to help me talk about the pond. What is it? I don't know anything about it. So I do know now, thanks to Heather at the Farmers Co-op, that the dark means it doesn't have a lot of oxygen and that it can be skimmed. But if it doesn't smell, it's okay. So yesterday Daisy was drinking, but the chest holder for the phone, it's tilted too high. So nobody could see anything. So only could hear me talk for like 46 minutes. And I walked around the whole pasture for the first time and introduced the outbuildings, the barn for the first time. And you couldn't really see because it was tilted up. So I apologize for that, but I'm excited. If I hit 250 subscribers at this point, I'll be happy. You're not monetized until you hit 500. And I'm excited about it. I mean, why not? If you could try to monetize and then have people engaged, that would be wonderful. If it were safe, I'd love to invite people over too for Shiloh's retreat. So any ideas you have, give me in the bottom comments. Anyone who may be listening. And I'm going to be rambling on, but I'm going to try to get some of this work on there. Buttercup's being a good girl. She's with me, but I don't know what she's chewing all over the ground. You think I wouldn't have fed them. So maybe I have to put on the neck one or put it on the little stand and just show you. They get fed so well. And they get a snack. Every time that ring is the spam calling. It's a 520 from Arizona. I keep saying that, and I'm trying to keep up really fast with blocking and deleting because it seems to make less of them. But I may have to change my number. I don't want to change my number, but I may have to change my number because, you know, you have to update everybody with your phone if you change it. I'm finding stuff. This is a piece of solar light. So my little garbage pile is right there. No, because this is a walkway. It's a nice brick walkway. I have to clear it off and see where it goes. So here comes the cat. I don't want them out. Come on, Buttercup. Let's go back into the... Come on, Buttercup. Come on. Come on. Go inside. They're used to running in the pasture, but as you know, when they were in the pasture, she was eating so much manure. So Peaches just went running. Good girl. Come on. So she wants to stay out there in the big open space. They can't get into this pasture. She could have hurt herself because she jumped through the gate to the pasture, but it's too narrow. So like I said, that's kind of good because I didn't want her eating all the manure. But hopefully they'll run with me when I'm riding the horses. And it'll be all day today if I do this work. And then there's that little ditch. It's like barely even in the ground to get the water away. And as you know, the gutters were put on. So I'm hoping that the gutters aren't making the water going underneath into the crawl space when it's raining. I'm hoping they're not making it worse. But my tendency after sleeping on it is to not go with the contractors for these $10,000 deals, but get the air in here fixed. So slowly but surely, let me go. I have this is the chest holder one. So you put it in here and it faces front, but it leans forward into the chest and it doesn't really give you a way to change that tilt right there. See, it's tilting inward. So that's not working for me and then this one broke. I taped it back together. This is the one that goes around your neck. So I'm going to try to use this one and see how it goes. So let me see if I'm going this way. Because this one is sideways and then it's going to put the screen sideways because it's not switching for me. I don't know why it's not switching. Not switching meaning, you know, if you turn the phone horizontal. It was doing it and then it stopped doing it. Hi, Josh. Annalise. So, and it's terrible to be on, you don't know who's real and who's not real. Okay, so if I put this around my neck, oh, it's turning, yay. Is it? No, it's not. It's sideways. Like if you look at it sideways, it goes sideways. So this one, I can't turn this properly. Doesn't turn around. So that's going to be a problem because now it's going to put it sideways. Ugh, the head one will let me, but I don't think you can really see with the head one. So if you can't have this green go from horizontal to vertical automatically, you're in trouble. Now my hair is pulled back again because of the ticks. So let's see, we'll see. I'm going to never get any subscribers if I keep. So this here is going to go this way. Then I think we're going to see in front of me as I start to try to put my gloves, put the bug hat on, and then we're going to just open it up to fit the phone on the head one and go out there and start doing that yard work and picking up those piles with the grass. Because we're into June and this is tick time. I went on Comet and I researched yesterday and it says that the spring and early summer is really the time for the ticks here in Southwest Tennessee. So here we go. Sorry about this. It's very boring when you do playback, but now it's in my face again. That's what's the problem with the head one. If you can't get it to work horizontally, the phone comes down into your face. So now on my head, probably can't see anything. It is letting me go sideways. So, but the thing is, if you go sideways, then it's going to be taking the picture sideways. So I don't know why it's so difficult. It doesn't seem really user-friendly, but I always have inexpensive Androids, so maybe that's why. So I have to find somebody who knows Androids. Okay, it's going to be on my head while walking and working, and it's going to be twisting. So let's be positive. Try to tighten it up. Tighten it up. Okay, there we go on my head. It could even be upside down the phone, and then I'm sorry. You don't have to watch it. Okay, so here we are. Let me go get the gloves. I left them on the counter. Still a little disorganized back here, so I'm like hesitant. I don't want everybody to see inside. But little by little, mostly the yard needs to be taken care of. I can't put that hat on because of live YouTube, I'm not going to be putting the bug hat on. You know, and I could do it and do the fast, but I'm not there yet. Like No Daddy Homestead and that one really nice, beautiful young lady. They call her Cat too. I'm forgetting. I like watching them. And that one with the couple, they just got Obi-Wan. Shout out to all of you. So I may end up having no subscribers, maybe like just my best friends, because I'll be like, no, I don't want to do that. All I want to do is come out here. I got 3 different ways to hold the phone. I don't know what you can see. Buttercup's jumping around. And the darn freaking scam. 520 number. Gonna keep interrupting my live stream. All right, I think I'm still live, but the picture went off. Okay, anybody's in the comments, you could just comment. I can't see, can see, because it's on my head. Okay, so put the gloves and get this in the wheelbarrow. So I also have this little phone thing for when I ride, but it also comes handy. You can just put your debit card or whatever you're using to pay in the little zipper thing, and then doesn't want to open for some reason. So I got the gloves on. Okay, so you just put your phone, I don't know if you can see, you put your phone in there, and then it can go around your thigh, and you can also just put it around your waist, so it's very helpful. You said good morning. I got the air fryer out here, and this thing, somehow I may leave it here if I can fit that pretty stand. I don't know. Like I said, it's organizing in the back, so let's get over here and fill this wheelbarrow. I don't want to keep saying ticks, but that's what you're really hesitating with. And then be careful of snakes. So get as much of this stuff up as I possibly can. And there's still more raking that needs to be done. Now I can see why people speed up. You want to see the end project. So it's usually like the earlier you get up, I was up the 5 o'clock hour, but I kind of relaxed and then got up, and the animals get you going. So I know if I'm raking through this with my hands. Okay. So there's one pile. I started from the far side of the yard and I wasn't going to. Buttercup, get out of there. There's a hole there at this step and I don't know what is in it. I was going to start at the nearest end, but this head thing doesn't stay on you either. So you're trying to work and then it's coming off. So that's probably why people, they set their camera somehow on where they're working. And then, it's ridiculous. Anyway, we're stuck with subscribers because the move wasn't interesting. So I guess, there's one of those ones like I have. Those stakes for the electric fence. So the kittens are over here. And Buttercup is over here. I'm just concerned. I don't want them going in the hole because the water's getting there. So the floor is still good, but it's eaten away. That has to be fixed. So that and the rugs are my next thing. Okay, here we go. Pile 2. Pile 2. I wonder if anything eats. What kind of animal can eat dried out mowed grass? Looks like it could be mildew. It's already filled up the wheelbarrow. Just 2 piles. There's some plastic. I hope the dog didn't eat that because I gotta check and make sure it's bothered. See, the kitten goes there, can fall down in that hole, get under there, get eaten by a snake or gosh knows what. I hope not. You know how kittens are. Be down there, I'll be calling the fire department. Be stuck in there. Hopefully they can jump out, but okay, so here we go. Here's pile 2, and the wheelbarrow's already filled up, and that darn phone is going down into my head. So some of this was dead, but basically it's a pretty nice lawn. Pretty nice. So I don't know if I should try to pile this stuff on top. What you think? Push it down and try to get more in there. This one must be in the sun more because it's more dry. Okay, pile 3. Pile 3. Okay. Yep, somebody lost their neck thing and I dropped it somewhere. Oh well. Okay, phone crooked. All right. Designer Off Grid I was watching too. I hope they're all doing well. No Dowdy Homestead. She went to a network. That Catherine cat, I gotta look and see. She's back in her truck. And she's got an RV in a more permanent spot right now. Beautiful though. And her friend forgetting his name. He's got a YouTube channel too. If you know what I'm talking about, you could just put it in the comments. So it's still dry. Probably just seeing the ground and grass. To push it down, I got 3 of them. 3 piles in here. I get it into the wheelbarrow, but it needs to dry first, so I don't know what's up with that. I still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 of them smaller, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 of them smaller piles. There's the Starlink. It's working really good for me, the Starlink. I should, ouch, just hit the phone into my nose from this head thing. Here, I have to rake better. And I need to get over there and pull up that ladder. So maybe I will do that. And maybe I can get this smaller pile on my way to the front to get near the burn barrel. Oh, just the thing is, I can't keep fixing the phone on my head when there's ticks, and I keep taking gloves on and off with this. Ideally, you want to have the bug thing over you, and then I don't know why this stuff doesn't work for me, all because I can't switch from vertical to horizontal for some reason. It did it, and then it didn't do it. Okay, guys, there you go, Peaches. Get out of the way. You're all here helping me. Are you all helping me? Say, I'm helping you. Yes, I am. I'm helping you. Most loving kitten. Feel connected to the other one I had, Garfield. I lost Garfield at Tanque Verde, Arizona, in the desert. He went away overnight and did not come back. So it had to do with right next door, the owners had a big cat that was dominant, and I think that scared Garfield off because he didn't come in. I had been teaching that year, and he didn't come in that morning. So, but I was like, you know what? He left being happy, and being out free, roaming like he liked to do. And now I feel this little Peaches is popped down. Like Garfield's like, look after her, Peaches. Yes. So there is Peaches. Peaches is adorable. And what a little loving character. Yes, say I love you too. Yes, I love Garfield, but we all love Peaches. Peaches is unique. And there are those ants in that thing. So 2 months, pest control will be back. Oh, and like I shared, I paid out of pocket too. But anyway, not negative, we be positive. So I got at least half of it done. Maybe I can dump it and try to finish it. That's what coffee does for you. Get you going. Mind you, I'm doing Morning Reaper, which is from Blackout Coffee. It's supposed to be really good coffee. So anybody want to check out Morning Reacher Blackout Coffee. I always did the beans, but a friend said, oh no, it's really good. You don't have to do the beans. So I just take it and put it in the thing that I put the beans in. What do you call that? You cut up the beans. Forgetting what you call that. And, it's not instant, but the grounds I just put in there. Okay, I do not want to be losing it. Now, this dog always gets in the way and stops the production. So I'm sorry, guys. It's just this phone keeps going down into my nose and eye area and pressuring. So I'm going to just go finish on my own, and I'm just like kind of yucky because as I'm talking, because I'm trying to deal with this phone on my forehead, the base is pushing in between my eyes and my nose. So Would be great if I could hear from a company that has stuff that I can make it so I can just film while I'm working. That would be wonderful. Was a way that I can film live while I'm working. Okay, so we're to the burn barrel. It looks like I'm gonna have to dump it in a pile, and I hope that dog, see, go to the garbage. The dog will probably come to the pile where the ticks are. She's always getting into the mischief. She's 3 years old and she's never gonna change, I don't think. Okay, so put the garbage in there. It's like, right now I have to take the garbage out every day. And they charge so much for that indoor garbage. Come on, Buttercup, get out of the road. Come on. So, and I wanted to cut that up, but it's like by after 11 o'clock, that sun is really hot. You start sweating. So, I don't know. I don't want to be lazy. Gonna have to lift this into the burn barrel at some point. Okay. Empty, empty, empty. Doesn't empty so easy. Okay, so look at all that. Look at all that. Say, don't be lazy. Go finish. Yep. Doesn't want to come out. I don't know why. All right, lift up. It's plastic. All right, so not ideal, but if I would have put it in the drive, maybe it would dry and just burn. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how to do that stuff. But let's go back, at least try to get the piles out of there today. Don't be lazy. There's Peaches. Come on. See, I got to call her. Instead of coming, she waits because she wants to be whippy snappy and not come, but stay out there. That's how she lost her leg. She'll go running in the road and the neighbor will go by and hit her. All right, and I'm responsible. So come on, Buttercup, inside. See, she's not going inside. She wants to fight. Get inside, Buttercup. You don't want everyone to hear me raise my voice. Come on. Ridiculous. It's like an extra effort because you got to keep an eye on her like a little kid. Huh? I love you. I said I'm going to try not to yell at you. Try not to yell. But you need to be the grown up and behave and listen and come. So I put her in the bedroom. She doesn't like that. You'll hear her whim. Me, she goes. Okay. So see on this side, this has to be raked more. So I'll start with the one closest to the dogs and out where they come. Okay. Not so bad. Not so bad. Not so bad. I'm going to try my other friend who's at the business for my friend whose husband is very, very ill. Very quickly, like traumatically life-changing, like what happened with my mom in the nursing home. Just can change so fast. Okay. So maybe, I don't know if you know when grass is burnt out, will it start growing again or not? Because the rest of the yard is good. Right here is like bigger, thicker. And then it looks like if it's raked really well, there's not much grass under it. Okay, Peanut. Oh, there is Peaches. Peaches is back helping. You helping? Yeah. Thank you. That's what Garfield, my other cat, was like that. Very protective of me. And this one is even more so, like really sweet. It's like Garfield, like to the point where it's like, are you going to like me? Because I know how much you like Garfield. But this one is even cuter. Like, A blessing from heaven. Now there's the sister. That's Creamy. Now Creamy's over here. Creamy is very sweet too. They have different personalities. Creamy is a little bit more laid back, sweet. Okay, here we go. Now, is that a hole in the ground? A hole. You know what that could mean. Snaky. Now, I hope we have a chicken snake or a chick. Somebody told me it was a chicken snake. I think they're the good snake. But look at how it's growing up in the back already since it was bush hog. So I really just wanted to mow it. But I may have to somehow put my pennies together and have my neighbor, if he could come back and do it. Because as you can see, I got the push mower and the seated mower still sitting there. And James is still trying to work on it. I maybe get the guy in the area, but I'm not sure what's going to happen with that. Maybe I should have put it on Gene's truck and brought it to Lyndon. And he definitely would have brought it to the guy who would have got them running for me. So anyway, just all the best regarding the mowing. Because as I shared, I did not figure that expense. I was going to be doing that around the yard for myself. So, I don't know. Some of these channels, they do so good and then they'll get like a lawn service or something that they can promote. I'm thinking about getting the ones that you don't have to gas, like just push yourself. There was one on Facebook Marketplace for $50. It's probably worth it. And then just get out here myself and you do a little, every week, do a little and rotate. So see how dry this is over here? So probably burnt out. But hopefully if you rake it real well, maybe, I feel like somebody's saying seed it. Yeah, probably needs to be reseeded. So I'm in pain here because as I'm working, the phone is pushing down between the top of my nose and my eyes. And we're filled up again. So here we go. We got 2 more back here. Then I should come and clean up the dogs. And you got to jump in the shower because you want to get the ticks and chiggers right off. I wish you could see my head. I have another one going, how it keeps pulling up on you. I'm sure there's people who know how to tighten these things to keep it. Probably it's on my head so you can't see the ground. Probably just seeing the air again. So I think I'll just go do what I did already. Finish up these little piles. And then go jump in a hot shower to try to kill any bugs. So it's a beautiful sunny day here. And we'll check in as needed. Marsh is out. That's her spot. It's just cluttered back here until we can organize the deck. I have the camping stuff back. I got everything. So the flowers are doing really good. Pretty, pretty, pretty. But Marsh likes this spot. They can go in and out through until the AC kicks in, and then I'll close the door. It's got the pet screen on it right now. So say goodbye. Say goodbye. I don't know anybody can listen to this. Okay, so they're ready to play. Marsh plays in the morning. I want to go to the vet and get Marsh weighed also. Plus the new vet already is calling me in because they got the records. So I really don't want to vaccinate. I don't want to give him drugs and stuff. I'd rather go the natural route. But Marsh is up and out, so that's a good sign. Okay, everybody. Ciao. You all have a great day. I don't know what a sticker showed up on here. Let me see. Poll, question, countdown. No, we don't need to do that right now. So I'm just going to X that out. And Josh and Ari, nobody's on here, but that's okay. All right, everybody, all the best. And we will be checking in again soon here from Shiloh's Retreat. I'm trying not to be full of myself and focused on myself and caring about other people. Okay, ciao.